Hey there. Over the last few years, when we started working with e-commerce brands, both big and small, we realized that there was a big need in the market, a need that is currently not fulfilled by a completely automated process, a need that is currently fulfilled mostly manually at this point. And that need was to have constantly the best possible version of your product listing on e-commerce platforms. Now let me explain. As an e-commerce brand, one of the most important aspects of your product is the visual elements that a customer sees, and that those visual elements are called product listings. This includes images, text, videos, and any other media that you put in to show how good your product is. And in platforms like Amazon and Walmart, they have certain rules regarding how your product images need to look like, what words you can and cannot use, what are the character limits for the product title and descriptions, and so on. And given these rules, there are some best practices involved in making sure that your product listing and your product storefront is as good as they can be. Now, one of the best practices is, of course, to have a very easy to understand and visually appealing product images and a product text or product title and descriptions, which is easy to read, and also at the same time have keywords that are commonly associated with customers searching for your product, so that of course the customers can connect instantly, and also so that the product listing can convey to the algorithm that this product is perfect for customers searching those particular keywords, and hence push the product ahead organically, with the idea that the higher organic rank you have in platforms like Amazon and Walmart, the higher your product sales will be because of high visibility and higher traffic. The challenge for e-commerce brands come in the form of getting to decide or make a decision on how the product should look like in the storefront. The easiest way to think of it is just putting in whatever product images is there and just typing it out what the product description is, when just winging it basically is what is happening right now mostly. There is some research that goes behind creating this storefront. People usually look at competitors to see what they're doing and kind of try to get ideas from it. But even when you do that, the challenge is not so much putting it up, but the real challenge is continuously optimizing this product listing. And this continuous optimization is based on the data that one collects as you start selling online. And this data includes customer data, this includes traffic data, this includes sales data, which indicate how good or how bad a product is doing. If a product is really good, it has good images and good listings and connects with the right audience, that means it will have a high conversion rate, and vice versa. The data that is collected needs to be inculcated or needs to be incorporated into the product listings continuously so that it keeps improving. For example, if I'm selling a gift product, it would be in my best interest to include the coming seasons or the coming festivals so that the product will sell. For example, if I'm selling greeting cards, it would be in my best interest to mention festivals or national holidays that are coming up soon. If Christmas is coming up soon, I would like the word Christmas to be included in the product descriptions. Or if there's Easter, or if Diwali, or any festival, I currently can only do it manually, but with Foresight, the idea is to have the ability to quickly make these changes and evolve with time. And that's where Foresight came into being, where the idea is that with all this data that we collect, Foresight will be able to continuously optimize your product listings and hopefully in the near future, product images as well. And so that's where the goal with Foresight came. And this concept can be included not just on Amazon, but on any storefront, including Shopify, Walmart, and your own website as well. Just imagine a situation where I am selling towels, for example. Imagine if I can make my towel show different ways to different customers. So if a customer is from, let's say, a high income pin code, then I can customize my listings to make it more luxurious, or to make it or include the words that will be more attractive to that target audience. And let's say if I have a customer who's looking at my web page who's on the younger demographic, maybe I can use more shorter video type media that will be more attractive to the younger audience. And so that's just an example of what could be possible with Zenith Foresight's supreme compatibility and the ability to quickly evolve and make these changes so that the product has a higher probability of conversion. But the value here, I think, comes for the customers where the ability for our Zenith Foresight systems to connect the brand to the right target audience through the right messaging, I think will also help alleviate the need for higher returns. It will also help the customers fulfill their pain points or their need by identifying the right products that fills their demand. And so I think that's why what we find value in Foresight is not just for the e-commerce brands, but for the customers, generally for everybody. And I think this level of automation and the ability for us to quickly make these optimizations, I think will play a big role in the future of e-commerce.